Into New Zealand's rising pea epidemic shows alarming trends in methamphetamine and drug consumption, pointing to a rising demand for international supply. Meth seizures have been surging to new records each year. In 2013, just 31 kilograms of meth was seized by police and customs. The next year, that was up to 99 kilos, and it increased to 334 in 2015. But last year, that record was smashed, 941 kilograms. Around 500 of that from a single police bust on a Northland beach. But despite the report shedding more light on the pea epidemic, police have now cut funding for it. Brian Marbeck has this report.
It's well known New Zealand's got a pea problem, and now Massey University's illicit drug monitoring system study has revealed just how bad it is.
We picked up changes, increasing availability and declining prices of meth. 300
frequent drug users were interviewed, and a whopping 71% of them said they purchase methamphetamine at least once a week. That's because the cost is dropping, driven by a huge increase in supply from overseas manufacturers, particularly Asia and more recently Canada. But the big change is how people are buying. While more than half of those surveyed bought drugs from gangs or dealers, 40% are now also purchasing on social media.
There's no geographical barriers, there's no social network barriers. It's really much more easier to purchase for ordinary people.
And much of that is synthetics, which have been growing in popularity as the cost of pure cannabis increases. 10 deaths were linked to synthetic cannabis in Auckland last month, and the study found the potency of the drugs had become far stronger since they were banned in 2014.
That really seemed to be the case of more dangerous brands being imported into New Zealand following those bans.
But while the decade-long research has provided police with crucial information on drug trends, Newshub can reveal the force is cutting funding for the $150,000 a year study. Police say they're looking into other means of drug research, such as wastewater testing. But Dr Wilkins says that's not only costly, but it doesn't provide key information, such as who is using them.
It really doesn't tell you anything about availability, it doesn't tell you anything about prices, it doesn't tell you about the frequency of use of different drugs.
He's hoping to find other ways of funding the study so 10 years of research isn't flushed away. Brian Marbeck, Newshub.
In the news ahead, a winter chill in the housing market, so what does it